Curtis Chappell here with Quantum SEO Solutions, and I've been hanging out this Sunday afternoon playing around with Google Plus Hangouts. And I've learned a few things, and I thought I'd share that with you. And again, this is trying to help business owners understand why they should be using Google Plus for business. And I can tell you that there are companies that are paying a lot of money per month to get access to a video conferencing tool, and Google Plus gives you one for free. All right, and it does some pretty amazing things. So I want to have a look at what happens when we look at the enhanced features in the Hangouts today. So I've already done a video about doing a normal Hangout. What we're going to do today is we're going to fire up a Hangout, and we are going to look at the enhanced features. Now, they are quite a bit different when you look at the two tools themselves. Okay, so I've clicked go, and again, depending on your internet connection is gonna depend on how long it takes to actually set up and fire up one of these Hangouts. What's been happening for me today has been taking about a second. Ooh, look at that. Now here we go. We are having troubles. I might just keep recording this just to see what happens. So I'm refreshing this. Remember, as they say, Google Plus is still officially in beta. So let's see what happens when this fires up. Are we going to get a Hangout happening? And we do. Okay, so I might just let that run. So just so you know, it might not work every time. It gave me a nice little opportunity just to re-click and reset that. So yeah, I think that might be a good learning tool for everybody. So there you go. So it's not going to work every time. Just try it again. And as I mentioned in the previous video, here I am sitting in my side office in my house, my little tiny flat here, and there's this horrific glare coming in from my kitchen window, and obviously I haven't really put much time and effort into trying to set the camera up for a great video experience. That's not what this is about today. This is about us both trying to learn how to use these cool features and tools for our business. So I just want to bring this up though, because when you start inviting people into video Hangouts, not everyone's going to have a professional setup. I mean, sure there's going to be people with proper office and a proper camera and lighting and all that stuff, but there's going to be a lot of people like me that got their camera sitting in their laptop and it's at a bad angle, and they're sitting under filtered lights in an office, and they look green or gray or grainy or whatever. So just take all that with a grain of salt. Don't expect television quality video. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fire this up real quick, and I might just do a quick sorry, I had a major frog in my throat there. So what we're going to do is, you'll notice there's a couple of options here. So check your hair and make sure your mic works. So we're not live yet. You can see that this bar is actually showing. You can see it in the video, but it is showing that my mic is running. You can turn the camera on and off here, so you can make sure that the camera is working and everything. And if you want to just do a normal Hangout, then you just click Hangout. What we want to do, though, is we want to do Hangouts with extras. Okay, so we're going to fire this thing up. And it brings you to this screen, gives you a couple of things that remind you: sneak preview, shared notes, Sketchpad, Google Docs integration, screen sharing. Okay, you can stop previewing Hangouts with extras anytime. We're going to go ahead and say try Hangouts with extras, and it brings us to what they call the green room. And this is where I think we are going to go in, and we're going to be able to choose everything before we actually go live. So you can see they call it the green room. They've given it the green color. Here we can name the chat, okay? And you do want to name it, because if you put a name in a chat that's someone is already using, you're going to end up going to their chat, to their Hangout, not creating one yourself. So that was an interesting little tidbit that I learned. So give it something unique. So we'll say CC Sun for CC Sunday. You can invite others. So again, it's defaulted to which circles do we want to add. I'm just going to go ahead and say start the Hangout. Excuse me. And again, we'll see how long this takes. It's part of the test. And again, I'm on a wireless connection here. It's a pretty good connection to my house, but it's a wireless connection between the computer and the router. And look, that's not too bad. Again, I'm going to resize the screen here so you guys can see everything that, or most of the things that come into the screen here. Okay. So you should notice a couple of different things straight away. A, it puts the camera up in the top right-hand corner instead of at the bottom, like in a normal Hangout. Okay. B, you'll notice that there's no sharing of YouTubes in this specific tool. Okay. So if you want to share a YouTube, you're not going to use the Hangouts with extras. All right. We can do a group chat. And again, I think it's all part of the window down here. So yeah, so basically you can then start typing in your information. I'm going to say test, I'm going to say enter, and again, so there you go. So everyone will just be typing in. You can actually get rid of that screen if you'd like, and you can get more of the full screen in. Okay, so you can just collapse that again by using those two little double arrows there. At the moment, it's giving me a message that says, sorry, Google Plus pages currently do not support Google Docs. So when I was reading through some of the instructions for this, it definitely did say that it did allow you to integrate with Docs. So that must be something that they're working on. As they keep reminding us, this is still in beta, so we won't worry about that. Again, you can go into the invite scenario, and we can choose people from our list, or we can make it public and get people in here. And again, we can also share a screen like we looked at before. So I'm running this Cam Studio, and I can share that, and that's going to come into the screen here, and it's going to take up the place of my my camera there. Okay, so again, it allows you to share the screen that is involved, that you will have content on. So again, if you're pushing a PowerPoint, then you can just have the PowerPoint there instead of the camera there. You can again turn the camera off so that isn't running. You can mute the mic. And of course you couldn't hear me there. And then there's some settings there. Okay, so it's not finished yet. When they do the integration with the Google Docs and they get that actually working, it's going to be pretty cool. You also have, there's somewhere in here, the ability to take notes. And again, I haven't quite figured that out yet. We're waiting for, there's a Google Talk plugin, which this hasn't loaded yet. So again, that's something. So I think at the end of the day, the enhanced features or the extra features is not quite ready to go yet. But the other Hangout is fully functional, and this one's fully functional to have multiple people in here. But again, it doesn't have all the super U-Beat features that it's going to have in the future. So once again, Kurt Chappell with Quantum SEO Solutions, and I just want you to sit back and think about once again the ability to have free video conferencing at your fingertips. All right, so that is, and I'll look at you now. That is an amazing tool. As I said, I mean, GoToMeeting, just to be able to do live meetings is $100 a month for I think 50 people or something ridiculous. So here's a tool that allows you to have up to 10 for free. And there's some other things coming down the line that I've been hearing people talking about. So I'd be excited. I am excited personally because I can see how some of my clients, or I'm going to help some of my clients save a lot of money, and I'm going to help some of my other clients make a lot of money. I've got some clients that are in the training business, and if you think about using this tool to deliver training, especially training across a large span of geographic area where you only have a few enrollments in each area, then all of a sudden a course becomes viable. So it's very, very powerful there. So I'm pretty excited about that. So once again, Curtis Chappell with Quantum SEO Solutions. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today. And the question is, are you using Google Plus to promote your business?